guys, George here, and today we are working on my RedCat Everest. Now I know it doesn't look like an Everest. Well, that's because we made it a scalar. So today we're going to actually put, I rounded my Spur gear off on here in October, and I finally just got around to ordering one. So this is actually metal, so we're going to replace it. So first thing you'll know, I'm going to give you a little overview of my truck. That it has a axial XCX10 chassis. Now before you're like, that's not an Everest. Well, I had the Everest. I bought the chassis kit. This is the Everest front and rear end. It's got entity drive shafts, which I hate entity because I've had so much trouble out of these drive shafts. It's pitiful. It's got the actual shocks. We did buy the it has the lift or lowering kit on it, so it's whatever you like. I had to take the shocks off of the Everest. I couldn't use shocks because it was too long. We even put like a lowering kit on, and the shocks are still too long. So it's got the Everest transmission. As you see, that's where we're going to be working at today. Now, if you don't see it, I probably couldn't even tell you, but the link is broke right here. I got to fix that. I got to order some. I think I might actually have a couple spares, but we're going to get this thing in running order because summer is around the corner. So, further ado, we're going to start tearing this apart and putting that together. Alright, so basically we got our screws, air bolts. If I'm not mistaken, I think this fits it. Yeah. So if you have a little lug wrench, it'll fit. So we'll take that off. Take our tool off. So basically, we're going to take this apart. The screws are already loose on it, so we don't have to use a screwdriver right now. It should fit right in. It's got these little holes, and that has that. There we go. Fit good. Take our screws. All you gotta do is find a hole where, if you see it right there, so we know our screw goes in there. Take our screwdriver that I lost, but we found it. So we're basically upgrading this to a metal spur and pinion, but I like plastic because if you get in a bind, I'd rather strip this instead of like breaking something, because I think you'll break the rear end, because we had to epoxy my diffs. Later on, I'm going to go ahead and buy lockers, actual lockers. You can actually install actual lockers on these. You got to modify it just a little bit, but no biggie. I think we modified it already, so we should be past the point of not wanting it modified. But these RedCats are pretty good. I mean, for the price, it'd be even better if I put it in the right hole. Whoa, that's what she said. For these, you can, I paid $135 for my Everest, and I enjoyed it. I sunk it in a pond, a pool. It's 100% waterproof, I will tell you that. The only downfall I found is the lockers. And it has a stupid 3-wheel. It does a 3-wheel. Alright, so there's that. We're good there. Alright, so here's our spur gear. I bought a combo for an axial SCX10, but it wouldn't work because the transmission is and a motor's a little bit closer than an actual axial is, because this is a RedCat transmission. So that was one of the downfalls, and that's why I had to trade this out. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Make sure you line your grub screw up with your motor, your flat spot on your motor. I always run mine down a little bit because you'll actually feel it grab hold of it. That way you know you're on it. Hopefully it's not a little too much. There we go, see? So, let's go ahead and tighten that up. Not too tight because we still gotta match them. But we don't want to slide off on us. Alright. So let's go ahead and put this on. Remember, we gotta rotate it so it'll fit where your motor is. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to adjust our motor a little bit. Remember, you can adjust your motor too, actually. Alright, so your motor should be loose. So we'll have to bring it over some, because you don't want it. Usually you can adjust your motor up close, so we'll tighten all this together. But, there we go. So we'll bring your motor back. That's why I say leave this stuff loose. All right. Alright, you don't want too tight. That actually feels really good right there. So I think we might actually tighten this up. Now I have a bigger screwdriver for this. Alright, so I went ahead and tightened everything up. So now we need to tighten up our grub screw. So we want to line this up, so make sure we got full contact. Tighten it down. Hopefully one of these will fit it. Alright, so there we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Now these metal ones I know are going to make a heck of a noise. Unfortunately, I don't have a battery charged. I got to remount a lot of this stuff on it. Because like I said, it's been parked since around October. That's when I stripped the gear. So, I mean, we're bringing it back to life. I'm going to order another gear set for it. But I hope you like it. If you want to see more, you can actually check the RC videos. You can actually see this truck being built. I did the frame swap and everything. I love it. Like, this truck has a lot of miles on it, and it's been really reliable too. So if you want to see a video, make sure you check that out.